The next part of healing is more on the energetic level. When we do psychic readings, it's very much on the energetic plane. This is why we focus so heavily on the chakras, we focus on the aura, so we can connect to those things for other people as well, which they don't typically connect to themselves very well. So when somebody comes as a sitter to us for a reading, we can then bring up the impression of them and their energetic body, their aura, their chakras, and then see if there's something that doesn't fit there. We've looked at the physical body, we've looked at the emotional part of the body, and now we're on the energetic level. So we can connect to the person's aura and the auric field, and we can also say, well, what is something that's wrong in the auric field or in the energetic body. So we connect to them and we look at their energetic body only. So we don't really have a worry about the physical part. We looked at the physical, we looked at the emotional state. Now we are looking for abnormalities, such as tears and cords. So tears, it actually looks like a tear. When you have somebody and you bring the energetic body onto your reading screen, you can then look around them. You can get a representation of the layers of the aura in different ways. Set your intention. So again, intention and imagination are two biggest tools when it comes to readings. So you set your intention that you want to find if there's any problems in the person's energetic field, and you are using your imagination to bring them up on your reading screen. Have a representation of the aura the way that you understand it, and then see if there's anything in that field that doesn't look great. What would be a really good exercise here would be to actually go to people that are healthy and that are really living well, and then have a reading for them and see, okay, well, how does a aura look that is great? I mean, if we look at people that are unhealthy all the time, yes, we'll pick something up. It's also great to look at the reference of what does a healthy energetic body look like, or what do we see it as, and then move from that point to picking up problems. So we want to see what the difference is. People are really good, especially psychically, to uh, pick up differences. So we are really good at picking up a disparity between the ideal and something else, or not even the ideal and something else. We just are very good at picking up differences in temperature, differences in feelings, differences in states of being. So we're looking for something that deviates from another state. So we look at the whole aura and we see if there's something in the aura that is different to the whole rest of it. So if we see, okay, here is like a hole in the aura or a tear in the aura, we then, like everything else, we'll go to that tear, we'll focus on it, we'll ask the questions around it, and we'll say, okay, well, what does this tear connect to? We can maybe see that energetically there's something that extends from the person's heart, which is called a cord. A lot of people have a lot of connections to cords and so on. I deal with cords very differently. I don't believe in things like cord cutting. I know it's like a lot of people really like doing cord cutting and so on. It's the same way where you cut weeds off. If you cut a weed off, you don't really remove the weed or sort out the problem of the weed. You merely remove the physical or the visible part of it, and the weed can grow again. So you don't really remove the problem. You basically just make the problem less sightly or less prominent. So that's my view on it. I'm not going to enforce my views on everybody else. For this, we want to really identify in the energetic body what do we have, and we also want to understand, okay, well, is it connected to someone else? Is it connected to the person? I would say that if you want to have a really healthy relationship with yourself and with the world, the best thing you can always do, and this is for your sitters as well, and understanding that where their responsibilities lie, you as a reader only have a responsibility to look at where there's problems, report on it, look at the reading screen, see where it comes up, explain it, ask questions about it, probe, give information. That person then has to deal with the other part of it. We will do healing on them in a way, and then that is to assist them, but then they also have the information then to consider and make changes to their lives.